Hi! Today I'm going to be filming the Bookish-Spiderman Tag, which was created by Chris from Reading with Rhodes. I'll leave his link down below. I was tagged by the very lovely Steve from Steve Reads Books. I'll also leave his link down below. This is a really cool and really creative tag. We're supposed to pick favorites which represent the, sort of coincide with the characters from Spider-Man. I did have a bit of a problem sort of picking favorites because I don't tend to have any. I'm too fickle, but I'm really happy with my selection, so on to the tag. The first person is Peter Parker, which is supposed to represent your favorite male character. I picked Tar from Junk, or Smack as it's called on Goodreads, because he's so loyal and I really like loyalty. He's also really trusting and really loving, so it makes his experiences and subsequent addiction to heroin even more heartbreaking. You just can't help but love him to bits. The next person is Harry Osborn, which is supposed to represent your second favorite male character, and I picked Hassan from The Kite Runner because he's just so good. He's just so good as a person. I just love him. And the next person is Gwen Stacy, which is supposed to represent your favorite female character. I picked a childhood favorite, which is Katie from What Katie Did, because I've never related to a character as much as I've related to Katie, and not since and not before I've read that book. The next person is Mary Jane Watson, which is supposed to represent your second favorite female character, and I picked Anne from Persuasion because I really like her quiet strength and her patience. I mean, if you've read the book, you know what her family's like. So the next person is Uncle Ben, which is supposed to represent your favorite father figure. I picked an easy choice, which is Atticus Finch, because why is not? I mean, Atticus Finch, who doesn't want Atticus Finch as their dad? He's such a great role model. He's so good with his children. It's just, yeah, Atticus Finch gets this role. The next person is Aunt May, which is supposed to represent your favorite mother figure, and I picked Aunt Josephine from The Wide Window, which I think is the third book, correct me if I'm wrong, in the series of Unfortunate Events, because despite her flaws and despite her weird ways, I guess, she loves and cares for them, for the Baudelaire children, the only way she knows how, so kudos to you, Aunt Josephine, you get picked. The next person is Green Goblin, I think, so yeah, which is supposed to represent your favorite arch enemy. I sort of interpreted this as the villain character that you absolutely despise because they're that horrible, you know, of a person. They're like the top-notch villain out there. And I picked Ensues from As I Lay Dying. I know he's not a traditional villain character, but in my eyes, he's the villain of As I Lay Dying because he's disgusting. I just absolutely hate him. Yeah, I really dislike him. The next one is New York, which is supposed to represent your favorite place. I picked an odd one as well for this, and I picked the Reptile Room from The Reptile Room, which is the second book in the series of Unfortunate Events, because why not, you know? Also because I couldn't think of anything else. So the next one, and last one as well, is Stan Lee, which is supposed to represent your favorite author. I picked Khaled Hosseini because I love all of his books. I say this hesitantly a little bit because I haven't read his latest book, but I did really, I gave 5 stars to A Thousand Splendid Suns and The Kite Runner. They're just beautiful. His writing is just amazing. But yeah, I'm definitely going to read his latest book. I'm just waiting for it to come out in paperback or to turn up in my local library, whichever one comes first. So now you're supposed to take all of your selections and sort of put it into a Spider-Man synopsis. I wrote mine down to make my life easier. So, yeah, I'll read it now. A brand new comic by Khaled Hosseini featuring a hero named Tar. He's raised by his Aunt Josephine, and his uncle Atticus Finch. His uncle eventually dies because he was killed by a random criminal. This inspires Tar to avenge his uncle and to fight evil in the place they live, called the Reptile Room. He falls in love with Katie, who unfortunately is killed by our hero's archenemy, Ensues. Tar kills Ensues in the fight that ensues after this tragic event. Ensues' son Hassan, who also happens to be Tar's best friend, takes his father's place as our hero's archenemy, seeking revenge. Soon after all this occurs, Tar falls in love with Anne, who joins him in his fight against evil by becoming a hero herself. This was a really, really fun tag, so thanks for tagging me, Steve. I know this is the part where we're supposed to tag people, but I really don't know who to tag, so if you guys want to do this video, if you want to do this tag, go for it. You've been personally tagged by me. I'll definitely watch it. If you sort of link me to it, I'll watch you do the tag. Did that even make sense? But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!